All right, everybody. Welcome to your Daily Dose of Awesome, your life 50 minutes of daily motivation, inspiration, and education so you can get your day started right. Today, I want to talk about a topic most entrepreneurs don't like talking about or even revisit, during their lifetime, during their career, and that's about getting a job. Sometimes entrepreneurs, the entrepreneurs in the making, that is, just have to get a stinking job. And I'm going to explain what I mean in just a second, because I'm going to leave you a little bit on a cliffhanger there. But if you don't know who I am, my name is Sabotage. I'm a lead generation and online marketing expert specializing in helping home business owners, that's network marketers, affiliate marketers, direct sellers, multiply their incomes using the internet. I built my first six-figure network marketing business within a couple of years of discovering the information we teach here at Elite Marketing Pro. And over the past 10 years, I've been responsible for over $14 million in gross income into my home businesses, and I've helped our clients produce hundreds of millions of dollars more collectively in their businesses as well. So what we do and teach works. It is by no means is it a cakewalk. By no means is it about getting rich quick. It's about developing skill sets in order to be able to build your dream business in the network marketing, online space, affiliate marketing space, whatever it is you want to align yourself with. Now, if you're new to our training, I highly recommend you subscribe to these daily lives. We bring on 6, 7, and 8-figure earners to do training on these lives in addition to myself and our team. And this is definitely how we deliver our most impactful content. Subscribing is super easy. On your smartphone, if you're watching this on your smartphone, click on the video. A little ellipsis symbol in the top right corner will show up. Click on that. A menu will pop up. You'll be able to follow us and also turn on live notifications so that you can find us every time we go live. Also on desktop, similar, right above the video, you can click on our logo. That'll take you to our fan page where you can like. And then under following, make sure to turn on live notifications. You can get a little ping on your phone every time we go live, and you can either click on that ping when we go live or click on it later if you want to watch the recording. Either way, we'd love to have you benefit from the content we have to deliver today. And today's an interesting topic. Usually I'm here talking about network marketing topics or topics related to building a network marketing business online. But today I'm talking about basically when it's time to get a stinking job. And let me just check real quick to make sure, make sure that I'm actually live, that people can hear me. 1 second, everybody. And what's up? Hey, what's up, everybody? So, all right. So let's hop into this topic because it's a little interesting because sometimes I notice that some people can work under pressure, can thrive and work under under pressure, and some can't. And so basically. There's those that under immense stress, immense pressure, can actually get the job done. It actually helps them even focus and become more aligned with what they're doing, and they're able to be more effective, believe it or not, under immense pressure. And some can't. Some can't operate under pressure, and it actually instead puts them in a state of desperation. And so, for example, you may be in a situation where you're trying to prove your results to a spouse that's negative about what you're doing, and so they're putting immense pressure on you, or you're under intense financial pressure because you're deep in debt and you're trying to make this business work, and you're trying to make it work fast enough so that you're able to pay off your debts. If you've ever in entrepreneurship, if you ever operated under pressure and found that you're able to work better, give me a number one. If you ever operated under pressure and found that you actually don't work well under pressure, give me a number two. There's no right or wrong answer. I just want to see where you fall at. Under pressure, you work better and can focus. Under pressure, number two, you tend to lose focus and get in a negative state, because it's important that you understand where you fall, in with relation to this pressure. Now, the cool thing, the reason I'm talking about this topic is because yesterday I got a shipment for a new T-shirt I ordered, and the T-shirt is from MIT, so that's where I went to school, the Massachusetts Institute of Technology. And the interesting thing about that place is that basically, although MIT provides an immense amount of support for its students, it has over 95% graduation rate, even though it's probably one of the most difficult institutions in the world to graduate from. they at the same time, while they provide you all the support to make sure that as few people as possible kind of fall through the wayside, they also put you under an immense amount of pressure. Like, you are under a lot of pressure, and if you're somebody that can't focus under pressure, that can't thrive under that pressure, then you're not going to make it. And it has nothing to do with intelligence. It has everything to do with state of mind. I know some very intelligent people that did not graduate from MIT. I know people that had perfect SAT scores going into MIT, straight A's. You wouldn't think anything was off about their state of being, but they just weren't able to thrive under that pressure. So, and then other people who maybe didn't have as good grades and didn't have as stellar SAT scores. Obviously, everyone's intelligent there, but they didn't have these level qualifications. Those people thrived, and you can actually never predict who's going to thrive. In fact, one of the criteria that MIT uses when deciding on whether to accept somebody or not is not just on their test scores. They also evaluate lifestyle. They evaluate, were you able to hold a job while you were producing these grades that you were doing? Were you able to play sports? Did you have other extracurricular activities in addition to being a stellar student in school? And they actually prefer somebody with lower test scores and lower grades, but that had a lot of extracurricular activities, than somebody that has zero extracurricular activities and was able to just produce massively academically. And so that gives you some insight as to what it is MIT is looking for, and in fact what society needs, because we're all going to fall under an intense amount of pressure. The difference is you got to understand what type of person you are, because the reality is, sometimes if you're under an immense amount of pressure and you're not able to focus, and especially if that pressure is financial, it might be time to stabilize your financial situation, at least temporarily, with income that's not from your entrepreneurial adventures. So I shared a little bit of my story, in the recent weeks, where I was under immense amount of pressure after I had quit my job. By no means that first year was it smooth sailing. In fact, I got myself even deeper in debt that first year after I quit my job. And I would say most people would have decided, you know what, it's time to kind of take a step back and reevaluate my situation. But I chose to push through and persevere. Something about that situation, as painful and as stressful as it was, almost losing everything financially, it just got me zeroed in on what I needed to do, and just got me able to do it faster. A student of mine who I was coaching a couple years later. So, I was coaching somebody that was literally living out of their car, and I'd have coaching calls with them, and pretty much living, sometimes living out of their car, sometimes about to get evicted, sometimes find a new place, but then fell back on bills. And I was coaching this person, and the bottom line for this person, the advice they gave him is like, look, you're not somebody that can work under pressure. You can't handle it, calmly. You need to stabilize that part of your life that's giving you all the stress. And for her, obviously, it was financial, because she's living out of her car. The only thing she has access to is the internet, which is why she's able to still work on her business. The good news is that she eventually came out of it and created a thriving consulting business. But in her case, it was just she couldn't just operate with that stress, kind of looming over her. And, eventually we all have to learn to work under pressure, but so some type of pressure for some people just doesn't work well for you. It doesn't mean that you're not cut out to be an entrepreneur. It doesn't mean anything other than that's just not how you fit in. Now, you're going to be tested either way, and you're going to find out regardless of what you need in your life. Now, so one of the things that I was able to do, the reason I was able to work under pressure, was because I had the ability to calm my mind, and it was nothing Zen oriented or whatever. If you sometimes when you're under pressure, let me know right now. If you guys are under pressure, and things are happening with family, financial, your business, whatever. If you're somebody that is able to calm your mind, give me a number 4. And if you're not somebody that's able to calm your mind, give me a number 6. I want to see what type of person you are, because the reason I'm asking this is because I was able to, under pressure, even with all the stress, I was under, basically I went, one foreclosure, lost my home, almost lost my mom's home. I was trying to figure out what bills to pay. I was $60,000 in debt, yet amongst all that, when I got to work, I was able to kind of just push everything out and just focus on the task at hand. And so the key here is being able to focus. Focus versus concentration. Concentration is you zoom in and you have tunnel vision, that's all you see. Focus, you have clarity around what's in front of you, but you still have view of the periphery. So you have peripheral vision when you're focused. When you're concentrated, you're just zooming in. The problem with concentration is if something takes your interest away, like a financial situation over here, all of a sudden your concentration goes here, and you absolutely have you lose complete sight of what's in front of you from a business standpoint. When you're focused, even when you're moving, you still have things in view. Just one thing is just more clear than others. That's what you have. You're able to focus on, and so calming your mind leads you to having focus. And some things that might work for some people are meditation, prayer, affirmations, gratitude, exercises. I know Tony Robbins has some amazing exercises where you can practice gratitude and focus in on the things that you're grateful for to calm your mind in order for you to be able to move forward. And so for some of you that might work. I didn't do any of those things aside from meditation, but I did meditation in the context of martial arts, not really for the purposes of calming my mind. I was just somebody that was able to kind of just block everything out, ignore. In fact, that's a kind of survival mechanism for me. I kind of just ignore everything that's going wrong and focus in on the thing that I need to get done. But not everybody can do that, and so But if you're somebody that needs to have some sort of calming technique, then try meditation. There's apps that you can invest in. I think Calm is one of them. I think another one is called Headspace, where you can practice the meditation, see if that works for you. But if you can't bring yourself to get focused when you're under pressure, and then maybe it's time, especially again if it's financial, maybe it's time to get a job so that you bring a level of peace to that part of your life, so that you can obviously concentrate on what you have to do from a financial perspective and from an entrepreneurial perspective. It's not necessarily a bad thing that you have to here's why I say this. There's a lot of people in the network marketing space and even our community who are desperate, who operate out of desperation. I just need money. I need more money for this. I need more money for that. And the focus is about what they need. And whenever the focus is on what they need, they're going to fail every time because they lose sight of who it is they're actually serving. They're actually, if you're not focused in on providing value to the marketplace in whatever niche you are at, whatever product or opportunity you have, if you're not focused on what you have can do for other people, then you're not going to make money because you're focused on the wrong thing. Making money is not an ends in and of itself, especially if you have a proper mindset. The only time somebody is successful at making money when they're focused on making money on the internet is when they're a scammer. Basically, if you're a scammer, you can focus on I'm gonna make money. I'm gonna figure out every trick and way to make money, regardless of what damage I put out there. Otherwise, if you want to operate legitimately, looks like let me turn this off because it tends to be a little distracting. Otherwise, you're gonna have to focus in on who you're serving, and you can't do that when you're in desperation mode, and the primary thing in your life is about what you need to survive. And so let me just say that again. You're not going to be able to make money in desperation mode. If you're just trying to make money, if you're just trying to get in as much as you can and try to figure out the trick that's going to make you rich, it's not going to work. Trust me, it's not going to work. In fact, your subconscious is going to sabotage your progress. You're going to be implementing it, and you're going to see other people that seemingly are doing the same thing. It's like, I'm doing exactly what they're doing, and for some reason my thing's not working, but they're making all these commissions. How is that even possible? It's because at every opportunity, your subconscious is going to try to sabotage your efforts because the thing that you're focused on is not on serving other people, it's on serving yourself. That makes it really hard to write copy, it really hard to write a compelling message. It makes it really hard to do anything marketing related, because marketing is not about what you can do, marketing is about what you can do for others. And if you're not in a state of mind where you're service oriented, then you're always going to be looking inward and looking at that desperation. So you have a few tools that I've mentioned right now in order to try to get out of that negative desperation mode. One is get a job. If you're somebody that can't handle the pressure, at least not now, or you haven't trained your mind to do that, then get a job so you can bring some peace of mind to that financial part of your life so you can move on. Now, bear in mind that financial part of your life will never be absolutely perfect, even if you get a job. Maybe you're already in debt. Just get yourself stable enough so that at least you don't have to worry about anything for the next month, when you have to pay your bills. Give yourself that reprieve so that you can actually focus and work. And then in the meantime, practice, calming exercises, meditation, seek out people that can help you from that standpoint, because eventually, if you want to grow a big business, you're going to have to be able to handle the pressure. You're going to have to be able to figure out things and focus in when you're under pressure. And under that pressure, not focus so much on your troubles. And believe me, I've had troubles. Over the past few years, I've had, taxes that were due and other things that came up that under normal circumstances for a normal person would put them under pressure where they go into desperation mode. I've never allowed to go myself into desperation mode because I know that's counterproductive. I have that awareness, but other people may not have the awareness, and you need to be aware. And so that's my big, essentially message for today. Otherwise, if you're going to be operating in desperation mode, what's going to happen, and it's already predictable, and I already see it. I see it every single day in the online world and network marketing world, and even in our community sometimes, where people are frustrated that they're not getting the result. See other people making commissions or making sales or generating leads, and I'm not getting it. And they put out this post where it's pretty much they're bitching and complaining about their lack of results, and the reason they're not getting results is because they're focused on the wrong thing. They're focused on their lack of results when they should be focused on the results that are available to others. Clearly, what we do at Elite Marketing Pro works. When we're helping network marketers, clearly the network marketing industry works. You see top earners on stage. So it's not a matter of whether what you do works. It definitely works. So that should tell you that there's something that you're doing wrong. And guess what? If your immediate reaction to what's not going right in your life is to post something on Facebook where you're complaining about your lack of results, instead of calming your mind, and rather than complaining, asking, okay, what can I do better to serve the people I'm targeting? What is wrong with my message? What's off about my message that's not resonating with the people that I'm targeting in my market? If you ask yourself those type of questions, then you're going to help. One, you're going to see that more people are going to want to help you because no one wants to, work or be associated with a negative person. But two, you're going to find that eventually you're going to train your mind to focus on the right things when things don't go right. And so if you found this message helpful, if this is resonating with you, drop me a number 7 if this is resonating, if something about this is speaking to you. If you've ever been in desperation mode and found yourself turning negative and focusing on the wrong things, or even posting complaints about your lack of results, or even about systems or other people or other businesses, be honest. Give me a number 7. This is like a confessional booth. I promise I won't tell anybody aside from our 50 friends watching right now. And so, if you are somebody that's ever gotten in that mode, be honest. And then I want you to use this opportunity on this Daily Dose of Awesome to start, if you haven't already, start making a change, start making a shift in your mindset where you whenever you feel like you're getting in that negative state, chances are you're probably going to start complaining. You're going to post something in the group and go, you're tired of your lack of results. And take a moment and ask yourself, if I want to get results, what is it I should be focused on, and how should I be asking the group for help, so that not only do people want to help me, but so that I get the feedback that I needed in order to get results. And guess what? You talking about your lack of results does not compel people to want to help you. It makes people want to slap you. hope that makes sense, and some giving you some hard truths here. So that's it for today, guys. We're about to head to Vegas tomorrow for the No Excuses Summit. If you want to know more about what we do here at Elite Marketing Pro and you're new, somebody referred you, there's a link in the description. If somebody did not refer you, click on the link. But if someone didn't refer you, then go to elitemarketingpro.com. Click on a banner that says Attraction Marketing Bootcamp. That's our online recruiting course. 10-day free course, shows you how it is we actually help people build businesses online and help them achieve financial freedom in their network marketing and direct selling business. And if you are in Vegas or want to head to Vegas this weekend, there are still some tickets available for the No Excuses Summit. You can also go to elitemarketingpro.com and secure those tickets and come learn. It's a full immersion 4-day event where we actually teach you everything you need to know and have you implement on the spot what you need to start attracting an endless stream of prospects to you so that you never run out of people to talk to about your business, and you can focus in on serving those people as well. So let me just quickly look at the comments and see what's going on here. You're very welcome, Teresa. I'm glad this was helpful. This is really what I needed at this exact moment. Oh, awesome, Don. I'm so glad. Focus on learning the skills to help others. Self-talk, focusing on amazing. Oh, a great book to help you kind of push through some of these issues is The War of Art by Steven Pressfield. It's a quick read. You can literally read it in one sitting, but for me, it is my favorite book. It's my favorite book because it actually kind of helps you become aware of that negative talk that creeps in, that you sometimes we just allow to take over, and we make every excuse to have that negative talk. But the reality is that negative talk is something else. You want to put it in spiritual terms. For me, that's the equivalent of the devil trying to creep in and take over your state of mind. But if you're not religious, it's just our human nature. And so looking at the War of Art by Steven Pressfield will help you become aware that whenever negative things are creeping up, whenever you're, any negative feelings or desperations are creeping up, that's when you're headed in the right direction. And that's why your body is trying to fight, or your state of mind, or if you want to get spiritual, the devil is fighting against you. It's basically feels threatened. Your survival mechanisms feel threatened, and so they're going to try to fight against you and try to keep you from achieving those things you're moving towards, which are very different from anything you've ever done before, which is why it's going to be so difficult. The good news is the more you do it, the more you focus in on the things you should be, the easier it becomes. So awesome. Thanks for the feedback, guys. And I will be seeing you guys in Vegas. I'm traveling tomorrow, but we have a special guest on tomorrow for the Daily Dose of Awesome. So the Daily Dose of Awesomes will continue. In fact, we'll be doing Daily Doses of Awesome from Vegas on Thursday and Friday. So I look forward to that. And we will see you guys in Vegas if you're coming. If you can make it at all, any last minute plans, we've sold a flurry of tickets this past week, so I'm hoping you're one of them who's made that last minute decision to be in Las Vegas with us, so we can help impact your life so that you can impact others. Take care, everybody. Have an awesome day. Thank you so much, Eddie, Don, Rebecca, Tina, Julie, Ingrid, Robert, Gloria. You guys are all awesome. Take care. Bye.